Hi, I'm Kamala Devi, and I'm the founder of Polypalooza. I'm also an author, an environmentalist, a mother of a 7-year-old. I have this really rich life, and a lot of people know me because I'm an advocate of open relationships. And they look at, the wild things I'm doing, like Polypalooza, which is coming up in a month, and they think it's all just like one big sex party. And so I wanted to make a little video to tell you about how much transformation actually happens at these events. So if you're one of the 70 people that signed up, I want you to buckle your seatbelt because your life is going to change. And if you're kind of on the fence, I want you to hear some of these stories so that you can, really invest in yourself. So, last night I was out at a One Taste event and I ran into one of last year's Polypalooza participants and I asked her, how's your book going? Because she just finished a draft of her book, which is all about helping women let go of sex shame. And this book wouldn't have come about if she didn't attend last year. She's a divorced woman who, after raising her kids, wasn't getting, the oral sex that she wanted in her marriage and had a lot of shame about her attraction to younger men. And she had the opportunity to explore and to experiment and to learn and was surrounded in a community that actually now allows her to be a teacher and a writer and a healer in a way. And another example is actually a foreign war veteran who never had the opportunity to question his own sexuality, but he had these bisexual fantasies. And in Polypalooza, where we have this whole gender continuum, he got permission to really recognize who he was. And, he's since come out. That was so profound for him that just, 2 days ago, he bought an extra ticket. He's coming again, but he bought an extra ticket and he said, give this to somebody because I want them to change. I want to change somebody's life. So that's how profound it was for him. And there's one other woman that I'm thinking of who's not coming this year because she's doing some deep healing of her own, she's surviving cancer and she's taking care of herself. Last year at Polypalooza, she had the inspiration for a one-woman show, like a whole inspiration. And within the year, she had a debut in Los Angeles, and it was attended by a lot of people from Polypalooza because the kind of friendships made at this event are friendships that last a lifetime. So as you can see, it's not just a big party, it's real transformation. And that's because, in large part, we have top national teachers, come in and give their best teachings. For example, this year I have civil rights lawyer Diana Adams, who she is teaching this controversy between free love and relationship agreements. She's going to really help us break that down. And then there's sexual empowerment coach Amy Jo Goddard, who's going to help us celebrate the gender continuum. And sex and relationship rock star Reid Mihalko, he always gives these impeccable teachings about safe sex and how to explore multiple, dynamics like moresomes and negotiating threesomes. And, of course, I'm there. And in my 20 years of open relationship experience, what I'm committed to is helping people not make the same mistakes, that I've experienced personally, that I've made, but then also that I keep witnessing. So I want to kind of shortcut so you don't have to learn the hard way. And a personal PS on this is that my nature is to work really hard. I process deeply, I self-inquire, I can get really geeky in my head. And so the growth edge for me is to actually throw a party like this where my peers can come and we can play in a safe way and learn from laughter and love and lightness instead of always having this grueling work. So I really am an advocate of both, and that's what I'm committed to, loving and learning. And I hope that you get inspired to join us. You really have to meditate and feel the calling because it's a strong, pilgrimage to get out there and change your life like this. If you're interested, you can contact us through polypalooza.com or send us an email. Attached to this video is our email address, because I would love to see you there. Namaste.